Good morning, everybody. Tark Patel here from SB Live. Another bracket breakdown coming your way. We did it in the fall for football, and here we are on Selection Sunday for high school boys and girls basketball. The CIF-SOUTHERN section playoffs are here. Want to give an idea of what this show is going to look like this morning. We've got 20 divisions, boys and girls, to go through, from 5A, the lowest, to the open division, the highest. The plan is not to go through every bracket, just too many teams and too much of time on Sunday. So instead, we're gonna go from 5A all the way to 5A all the way through to AA, and revealing all the top 4 seeds in each division. Again, boys and girls. We will then go to the boys and girls open division field, revealing all 8 teams that have earned a berth to the almighty division in the CIF-SOUTHERN section. And lastly, we will look at the Division 1 playoff bracket. That is the bracket that will be revealed today. Boys Division 1 and Girls Division 1. Maybe a couple top seeds that didn't get into the open. We'll see who they're playing. Maybe there's some buys. We don't know, but we will find out this morning. So here we go. Let's start in 5A girls basketball. The number 1 seed going to Antelope Valley. The ladies go 11-6 overall and 8-6 in the Golden League. St. Pius, the 2 seed, Hamilton, the 3 seed, and Vasquez, the 4 seed in 5A. Moving on to 5AA, again staying with the girls, Savannah High of the Orange League. Only 6 losses this season, 21 wins and 8-2 in league play. Well done for Savannah High. They are the top seed in 5AA. Grand Terrace, the 2 seed, La Mirada, the 3 seed, and Adelanto, the 4 seed. Gonna hop over to the boys, but stay in Division 5. It's 5A, Ontario High of Mount Baldy. 15-4 this year, 7-3 in league. Notre Dame of Riverside from the Skyline League at 2, Big Bear and Fireball at 3-4 respectively. You guys are playing in the postseason. Congratulations, and you got a top seed. 5AA coming at you. El Segundo goes 19-9 this year. They're the number 1 seed in 5AA. Dunn High, Godinez, and Buckley of the Independence League finishes out the top 4 seeds in 5AA for boys basketball. Moving along quickly in 4A, Palos Verdes tied for number 1 spot in the Bay League. They're the number 1 seed in 4A at 18-7. Despite just 3 wins in league, it's enough with a tough schedule to get them the top seed in 4A. Whittier Christian also tied for first in the Olympic League. They're the 2 seed east side of the Golden League at 3, and West Ranch out in the Santa Clarita area in the Foothill League at 4. For AA is Rancho Cucamonga, baseline league, 6-4 campaign and 20-8 overall year, gets the number 1 seed in 4AA. Canyon of Anaheim is the 2 seed, Pacifica of Garden Grove and GAR are the 3 and 4 seed. Congratulations to you guys in 4AA. Flipping over, lily padding to the boys Division 4. 4A, Temecula Valley, 14-13 overall, but 7-3 in league play gets them the number 1 seed in 4A. Northview, Irvine, and Santa Paula, 2, 3, and 4 in Division 4A. I look at that division and I think absolute toss-up. Who can win that division is anybody's guess. Division 4AA, Price from the Mulholland League, they're 6-1 and 17-6, overall. They're the number 1 seed in 4AA and likely the team to beat. Just looking at the division at a quick glance. Elsinore, the 2 seed, Cerritos, the 3 seed, and Burroughs of Burbank from the Pacific League had a coaching change throughout the year, but stayed the course and is now in the postseason as a top seed. Congratulations to the Bears. Division 3A, a Trinity League team in J. Sarah, 18-9 overall, but winless in the league, but their tough schedule garners them a number 1 seed in Division 3A. Congratulations to them, a whole new season to embark on the postseason. St. Margaret's from the Orange Coast League at 2, Jordan High, number 3, and Villa Park, number 4. Again, girls basketball here. Going to Division III AA, Will Burr, the head coach at Oak Park, one of the better shooters in the basketball community, especially a shooting basketball coach. His team goes 8-0 in the Coastal Canyon League. They won a CIF championship last year. Now they're up a couple of divisions. We'll see how they do in Division 3AA as the number 1 seed. They went 16-7 overall this year. Dos Pueblos at 2, Anaheim High at 3, and Notre Dame Academy at 4. Moving on to 3A in the boys, San Clemente of the South Coast League. They go 23-5 and are going into this postseason very, very confident with a record like that. They're the number 1 seed. Number 2 seed, Northwood. 3, Linwood, of course, led by Jason Crow Jr., averaging well over 30 points a game, and one of the top sophomores in the country, should make some noise in Division 3A. And Bosco Tech, the number 4 seed out of the Santa Fe League, gets the top 4 seed in Division 3A. In Division 3AA, again staying with the boys basketball, La Habra out of the Freeway League, 24-4. They are the number 1 seed with South Pasadena. Ernest Baskerville, the head coach over there out of the Rio Hondo League, gets the 2 seed. Sarah gets the 3 seed, and number 4 is Hesperia High out of Mojave River League. That's the top 4 in Division 3AA. Moving to 2A, girls basketball, Louisville, the number 1 seed after going 8-0 in league play. Only 3 losses for the Royals this year. They look strong going into the postseason. Lakewood, the 2 seed, Buena out of Ventura County, the 3 seed, and Notre Dame Sherman Oaks gets an at-large bid out of the Mission League. They are the number 4 seed, led by new coach Jenna Leolagi. The Knights will be dangerous in Division 2A. Moving on to 2AA, this is when these divisions get real difficult. 2A, Division 1, so on and so forth. 2AA, Moreno Valley, the number 1 seed, goes 8-0 in the Sun Belt League, 24-4 overall. Miracosta, the 2 seed, St. Anthony, the 3 seed, and Fairmont Prep, the 4 seed in girls basketball in Division 2AA. Heading over to the boys, 2A, Pasadena High, 24-3. Really well-coached team. Had a great year at the beginning of the year, really strong, was in the top 15 of all the rankings in SoCal. They will be dangerous in 2A. Westlake, the Marmoni League champions at number 2. Long Beach Poly, led by Giovanni Ruff at 3, and Cypress, the 4 seed in 2A. Going on to 2AA, and some impressive clubs in this division. This division is an absolute toss-up. The number 1 seed, Crespi out of the Mission League. Of course, Joe Sterling, the shot heard around SoCal. I don't know about the world, but SoCal, he downed Sierra Canyon in the Mission League semifinals in the final seconds, and that propels them to this number 1 seed. I'm sure of it. Coach Derek Fisher in his first year doing a good job with the South. They're 24-7. Campbell Hall also under a new coach, David Grace. Might have bitten off a little more than he could chew with his schedule. He might even admit that, but they're prepared for this postseason run. Kudos to the Vikings. Heritage Christian with Paul Tate, just one victory, number 200 in his career. Heritage Christian, very talented. And of course, number 4, Rolling Hills Prep, led by Harvey Katani, has the 3rd most wins in high school boys basketball in California. That is a rich and really good playoff division. That's 2AA boys. Here we go. It's time to reveal the open division field. 8 teams, 2 pools of 4 for the girls first, and then the boys after. So here we go. Let's take a dive in. Here is Pool A for the girls basketball open division playoffs. Number 1 seed, Sierra Canyon, 27-1 and 10-0 in league play, led by McKinley Randolph, a McDonald's All-American, and newcomer Jersey Robinson, a very good team led by Alicia Kamaki. The 4 seed, Mater Dei Monarchs, go 8-0 in the Trinity League. They'll be in the same pool as Sierra Canyon, again, Pool A, led by longtime coach Kevin Kiernan. The 5 seed, Sage Hill, 6-0 in league play, 24-2 overall. And the 8th seed, the final team in Pool A, Orangewood Academy. They go 21-6 and 6-0 in league play. Let's take a look at Pool B for the girls Open Division playoffs. No surprise who the 2 seed here is. Etiwanda, led by Coach Stan DeLuce, the defending CIF State Open Division champions, led by McDonald's All-American Kennedy Smith. They go 24-3 and 10-0 in league play, including a nice win this year over Sidwell Friends from DC in the Hoop Hall Classic. Ontario Christian, led by Kalina Smith, arguably one of the best freshman girls basketball players in the country. They're 25-3 and 8-0 in league. They're the 3 seed. And the final 2 teams in Pool B, Bishop Montgomery, 18-3 overall, and Centennial of Corona at 7-0 out of the Big 8 League. They're 19-10. So there you have it, your 1 through 8 Open Division pool play, girls basketball, the highest level you can play at here in the Southern section. Now we'll transition to the boys Open Division. 8 teams, 2 pools. I don't have to say it again. Here we go. The number 1 seed coming out of the Mission League. It's Harvard Westlake. David Rabibo and the Wolverines, 26-3 overall and 5-2 in league play. They had a gauntlet of a week. Earlier this year, they go to the Hoop Hall Classic on a Monday, they play Notre Dame on a Wednesday, and they play Sierra Canyon on a Friday, but they bounce back and win the Mission League tournament. They are Mission League champions, led by a McDonald's All-American, Trent Perry, and standout junior, Nicholas Jimenia. Staying in Pool A, St. John Bosco out of the Trinity League. They'll be 22-5 heading in and 8-2 out of league play. They're led by Coach Matt Dunn and Brandon McCoy. Really, really talented team. The Braves are a dangerous team in the Open Division. Coming in the last 2 spots in Pool A is Sierra Canyon. They are the only high school boys basketball program in Southern California that have been selected to the Open Division every year since the birth of the division. Kudos to Coach Andre Chevalier and rising senior Justin Pippin. The last spot in Pool A, Corona Centennial. They've got a McDonald's All-American in Carter Bryant and UCLA commit Eric Freeney. Carter Bryant heading to Arizona. Josh Giles. The Huskies have won 3 straight CIF Southern Section Open Division champions. They'll try and go for number 4. Hopping over to Pool B. Who's going to be in the last 4 spots of Open Division? We will find out one by one. The top seed in that pool, Eastvale of Roosevelt, led by junior standout Braden Burries, a 5-star recruit. Everybody wants his services at the college level. They come off a nice win over Corona Centennial recently in the Big 8 tournament final. Modern Day, the Monarchs in Pool B with Roosevelt. They're led by, of course, in his 42nd year at the helm, Coach Gary McKnight, the all-time winningest coach in California state history. And how about a newcomer? St. Pius gets into the Open Division. Pool B, led by fiery young coach Dante Archie and San Francisco commit Tyrone Riley. St. Pius earns its first ever Open Division berth therein. And the final spot for the Open Division, Jay Serra. Jay Serra from the Trinity League gets a crucial win down the stretch over Modern Day. And it's fair to say, with 2 wins over other Open Division teams, the other one being Roosevelt, they get into the Open Division. Led by Aiden Fowler and Sebastian Rancic, a very quality team. Jay Serra, dangerous. So those are your 8 teams for the Open Division playoffs. Anyone can win it, and there's a notion out there that a low seed, pending on tiebreaker, might have the edge down the stretch in the last coming games of the Open Division pool play. It should be exciting. Here we go. It's time to reveal the Division I girls basketball bracket, and number 1 seed, Brentwood High School, out of the Gold Coast League. They'll get the number 1 seed in the Division I playoffs and have a bye right into the second round. Crescenta Valley, champions of the Pacific League, will host ML King. Linwood, the 9 seed in the division, goes 7-1 in league, and they'll host Culver City. Esperanza, the 8 seed in the division, they'll get Valley View, an at-large berth into Division I. San Dimas will host LaSalle. Village Christian will host Oxnard. Long Beach Poly will get Chaminade from the Mission League. And Orange Lutheran will get Canyon Country out of the Foothill League. Moving on, Santiago Corona out of the Big 8 will get Cypress. San Juan Hills will host Rosary Academy. Lusinger will host Marlboro, an at-large team out of the Mission League. And North Torrance will get a bye into the second round. And to finish off the Division I bracket, Redondo Union will host Sonora. Paramount will host Portola. Hart High, the Foothill League undefeated champions, going 22-5 overall, will host Harvard Westlake of the Mission League. And Windward will host Vista Murrieta. That's the Division I girls playoff bracket. Here we go, a look at the boys basketball Division I bracket. We know some of the teams, now that we've looked at Open Division, some of the teams that fall into Division I, but who they're playing, we'll find out right now. Notre Dame of Sherman Oaks, led by Mercy Miller and Coach Matt Sargent, are the number 1 seed, but they'll be on the road to Crean Lutheran. Fairmont Prep will host Riverside Poly and West Ranch out of the Foothill League, led by UNLV commit James Evans. Will get Edison at home. Oxnard hosts Santa Margarita, the 4th place finisher out of the Trinity League. Etowanda out of the Baseline League hosting Village Christian. Rancho Verde looking to make more noise in Division I after a 24-4 season. They get Walnut. Foothill of Santa Ana will get Brentwood out of the Gold Coast League. Redondo Union, the Seahawks, will have a bye into the second round. The Seahawks are the number 4 seed in the division. Damien, led by 7-footer Nate Garcia, will have a bye. Rancho Christian will host Gold Coast League's Crossroads. St. Bernard out of the Del Rey League will get Miracosta, and La Mirada, led by one of the standout freshmen this year in the state of California, Gene Roebuck, will await a game in round 2. They get a bye in the first round. Los Alamitos, a bye into the second round, and Canyon of Anaheim will host Rancho Cucamonga. Pacifica of Orange County will have St. Francis with Mozzie Mosley and Coach Todd Wolfson will have to travel out to Orange County for that one. And Windward, led by Coach DJ Gay and speedy point guard Gavin Hightower, the number 2 seed in the division, they'll have a bye to open things up. That wraps up the CIF Southern Section bracket breakdown for high school boys and girls basketball. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. Couple little housekeeping things before we let you go. One is all this information can be found on scorebooklive.com or the CIF-SS.org website, where you can see final league standings, playoff bulletins, more information, things of that nature. And of course, don't forget the venues being used for this year's championships. Cal Baptist University will host the girls and boys Open Division Championships on Friday, February 23rd. All the other divisions will be hosted at Azusa Pacific University, Edison High School, and Colony High School. Depending on where your fandom lies, that's where you'll want to be. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.